Hello, Veritas. Sorry, guys, that I only posted that in the Facebook group. I apologize. I hope you all got it. So we'll give you an extra minute or two to get on. Tonight on the keyboard we have the one, the only, Jim Roman. There's your cue, Jim. Oh, on tenor, baritone, we have James Chamberlain.
James.
On bass, Barry, tenor, soprano,
I am not singing soprano.
Casey Carew. You can turn that minor, Jim.
Go higher.
Yes, there we go. That sounds lovely.
I told you.
Let us know if you are with us this evening, please, in the chat. I would very much appreciate that.
Let us know if you're not with us, please.
You don't have to let us know if you're not with us. We're going to start with Sing to the Lord tonight. And if you'd like the key, there it is. And we're actually going to start with our strumpets.
Strumpets.
And we're going to start with, where is that page? We're going to start on page 11. Actually, we'll start at page 10. Present. Thank you, Roger. You're present and accounted for. It shows me that there are 9 devices logged in, so I should at least, I know Jim's there, Mike's there, Bob's here, Roger's here. Great. All right. Let me see what time is it. It's 6:18. I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. Tell your people that you're there. Gordon, you're here. Perfect. Jim, did you just post something? Oh, this was Jim Caldwell. Never mind. Gordon Arnold said, "You're not alone, Jim."
Focus.
That's all I saw on Facebook, too.
I think one of these cameras in the sanctuary is on. Big Brother is watching.
All the time.
It's red. Done.
All right. 1 minute. 1 minute. Bum, bum, ba-dee, da-dee. All right. Da-ba-da-dee. Yeah, Gordon, I definitely forgot to send it in an email. I scheduled that Facebook post, but did not schedule an email post.
Luckily, these aren't loud.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know what James is doing. The Zoom link, Roger, the Zoom link is the same as it was last week. So that Zoom link is in the email from last week. It's the same one that we'll use in perpetuity.
For always and ever.
Amen. All right. James is crinkled for whatever he had up, so he's ready to go. It's 6:20. We're going to get going, guys. All righty. So we're going to start on page 10. And this is page 10 in Sing to the Lord. And this is going to start at the Shout for joy to the Lord, all of the earth. And there are a couple things. You're going to throw away your sound, so it's going to be shout for joy. Nothing about you don't want to go shout for joy. Shout for joy. Send it up and send it out, yeah? All right, guys, let's go ahead and start. You ready? Now we're going to go a little slower this time, and then we'll put it up tempo, okay? Here we go. So we'll go 1, 2, 1.
Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth.
And 1.
Burst into jubilant song with music.
And lift.
Make music to the Lord.
And lift.
With the harp and the sound of singing.
And
With trumpets, 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 trumpets.
and lift.
Shout for joy before the Lord. Shout for joy.
Lift. That's all we need. Good. All right. So now that we have reminded ourselves about this, our strumpets, make sure you're cutting off where you need to be. Let's go back and do that same thing. Now we're going to go up tempo, okay?
Would you like me to sing the other part now?
Yes, please. That would be fantastic.
Okay. I'm singing bass 2 now.
There you go. James is still on tenor 2 for right now. Here we go. Top of page 10. Here we go. Eat your Wheaties. 1, 2, 1.
Shout for joy.
Yeah, let's do that one more time. Yeah, so also, we want to make sure we anticipate the consonant, right? So we want the ah of sha to happen on that downbeat. So the sh has to happen ever so slightly before. Here we go. 1, 2, 1.
Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth.
Good. Let's do that one more time.
I was looking at the wrong one.
That's okay. Here's one other thing, and this is be very cautious about this on the word joy into the word to. That tied eighth note, that you have to feel the pulse. Otherwise, the to the Lord sounds like it's a 16th. We don't want shout for joy to the Lord. We don't want that, yeah? So it needs to be shout for joy to the Lord. Make sure everything is metered out, okay? Feel the pulse. All right, here we go. Top of 10. 1, 2, 1.
Shout for
1, 2, 3, 1.
joy to the Lord, all the earth.
Let's do that one more time. That's the wrong pitch. Ba da da da. No B flats. Here we go. One more time. 1, 2, 1.
Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth.
2, 1.
Burst into jubilant song with music. Make music to the Lord.
Lift.
With the harp
And the sound of singing. Lift.
with trumpets, 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 trumpets. Shout for joy before the Lord. Shout for joy.
Good, 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 good. Thank you. I would like for us to do, can we just isolate the bass part on top of 11? Make music to the Lord. I just think that's a, basses you can feel very untethered when you sing this because you don't have the root and you're not on the fifth on a couple of these, so it feels a little weird. Can we start make music and we'll go a little bit slower? Here we go. And 1.
Make music to the Lord.
And 1.
With the harp and the sound of singing.
Good. And when we're doing these singing, I know it goes fast, but still you can still be musical with those word stresses, even though it's quick. One other thing, everybody, when we sing music, bottom of 10 into the top of 11, music, I got to hear a k there, okay? It can't just be music. I don't know where the C is, okay?
I love music.
Yes, we all love music, okay? All right, let's go back once more. Top of 10, same place. We're going to have, let's still, same thing, James, same part. We're going to do bass 2 and tenor 2.
Okay.
Here we go, top of 10. Up tempo. 1, 2, 1.
Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth.
And 1.
Burst into jubilant song with music. Make music to the Lord. With the harp, and the sound of singing.
Lift.
With trumpets, 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 trumpets. Shout for joy before the Lord. Shout for joy.
Lift. Good, thank you. Good, good, good. And remember, we're going to be schizo there. And as soon as we get to the end of that, let the seas resound. It's cursive writing at that point, okay? All right. Yes. Hey, David Carter, good evening to you as well. Does anybody at home have any questions about this particular section that we just talked about? If you do, please feel free to talk about them in the chat. Let me know. And while you're doing that, we're going to go ahead and look at the next chunk. Let the C resound. Flip the R. The S of sound becomes a Z. Can we start right there, guys? Bottom of 12. Cursive writing. It goes smooth. It's completely different character. Yep. 1, 2, and.
Let the sea resound. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord.
Yeah, let's isolate some parts right there. No, it's okay. Let's start with the tenor. And can we start, please? We'll just do this. Start at the bottom of 12. Let the C resound, please. Here we go. 2, tenor, and.
Let the sea resound.
Good. Let's do that once more. The C natural on tenors. When you are approaching this from home, that C let the is in a much different place, right? Than the word let resound. That sits in a different part of your voice, right? So you need to have everything be in the higher space than in the lower space, okay? Let's do that one more. 1, 2, and
Let the sea resound.
and
Let the rivers clap their
and
hands. Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord.
good. And tenor, same for you guys. Let the mountains sing for joy. We can be musical with that, yeah? Not every word is treated equally. Otherwise, a computer can do that, okay? All right, let's hear the bass 2 line. Here we go, bottom of 12. Let the, ready, and a go.
Let the sea resound.
And,
Let the rivers clap their
and,
hands. Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord.
and, good, thank you. And basses, that is it's hard, guys. That's the only word for it. Getting up from let the, can we start at the top of 13, Jim? Yeah. Let the rivers clap their hands. But the hard part comes at the next pitch. Let the mountains, because we have to get from below. Yeah, we've been spending time in the bottom part. We have to all of a sudden pop up to there, right? So use the L of let. Let. Okay, pitch the L. Can we do that once more? Top of 13. Let the rivers clap their hand. Here we go. A little bit slower. 2 and
Let the rivers clap their
2.
hands.
Pitch the L.
Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord.
Beautifully sung. That's what we're looking for, bass twos. And we're gonna have a quick swapping of gears, and we're gonna have Casey's gonna swap to the baritone line right here. James can come back in now, please. Let's start at the bottom of 12. Let the rivers, let the sea resound. Hey, Chris Crippen. It is good to not see you, but see your typing on the screen. Here we go. Let the sea, 2 and
Let the sea resound.
yeah, we're gonna do that one more time. Really, really genteel. Yeah. Here we go. Ready and
Let the sea resound.
and
Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord.
yeah. Now that we gave the baritones a chance to sing with the tenors, we're gonna strip this and just do the baritone line top of 13. Because again, this still feels very odd because it's stuck right in the middle of these weird chord progressions, right? Okay, here we go. Let the rivers clap their hands. Jim, can you play that once for us? That's just weird, guys. And then you go, right? And then you go right back down to that half step, okay? Here we go. Casey, could you sing that for us, please? A little bit slower. 2, ready, and.
Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing for joy.
Good. And that's tough, guys. So when we get to the word hands, this is for my baritones. I want you guys to you're gonna need the channel, that inner tenor that you always wanted to be, and hands. And you're gonna need you can't see this, but ha 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 ha. This little thing, your zygomatic process, yeah, that whole like you sniffing the flower. You're gonna need to have that lifted and raised. Okay, if you don't, then you're sunk. That pitch is gonna be tarnished. Okay. Let's do once more. I think all basses and baritones could stand to hear measure 102. Let the mountains sing for joy. There we go. Can we sing that, please? And then Casey, we're going to go to page 14. Can you go to baritone?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Measure 102, baritones. 2, and.
Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord.
Yeah, and that is going to be just like pulling everything up. Okay? All right, guys, let's go to the top, please. Hey, Andy Bobian. It is good to see you too. All right, let's go ahead and do baritone and tenor two. Let's go through. And guys, we're gonna run this one time through, just so you get a chance to do it, okay? All right, here we go. From the very tip top. 1, 2, and 2, and breathe.
Sing to the Lord.
And 1.
Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord.
New song.
A new song. Sing to the Lord.
Lift.
A new song.
1. Gentle. And lift.
His right hand and his holy arm.
Lift.
Work salvation for him, salvation. The Lord has made his salvation known and revealed his righteousness to the nations.
And 1.
He has remembered his love and his faithfulness.
1. Lift.
To the house of his life.
And
Of the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Shout for joy to the Lord of the earth.
and 1.
Burst into jubilant song with
Music.
Make
Music.
to the Lord.
And lift.
With the harp and the sound of
Singing. Lift with trumpets. 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 Shout for joy.
shout for joy.
Lift. Gentle. And lift.
Sing before the Lord.
And lift.
Sing to the Lord.
And 1.
Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord.
A new song. A new song.
Sing to the Lord.
Good. Yeah. We'll get there in just a second. All right, yeah, so that always catches the tenor twos at measure 123, because we forget we're going to that E minor chord, yeah? So, let's go ahead, because I think we can get a little, I think Jim had a malfunction on his page turn. I saw him over there frantically going, so he was having to make up by ear. Let's, I think, let's go ahead. I think we could start at page 12. Let the sea resound. And that'll give us a good shot at that again. Guys, just remember page 14, top of the page, that's a repeat at the very beginning, yeah? Sing to the Lord, sing to the Lord, sing to the Lord a new song. Just a reminder, a new song, sing to the Lord. Tenor twos, you get to the E natural, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and start, please, at, what did I say? Bottom of page 12.
I'm gonna sing bass 2 this time.
Go for it. Here we go. So Casey's singing bass 2, James is singing tenor 2. Here we go. 2, and. Yep, we're gonna do that again. No Scooby Doops. Leave your shovels at home. 2, and. And. 2, 1, and 1. And 1. 1, 2. A new song. Sing to the Lord. 2, 1. Lift. Sing to the Lord. Good. And when you're holding that last note at home, you don't even think of an R. You're just singing la. Okay? And then our ears will fill in the R. That's going to happen. Just a reminder from page 16, that entire back page will have Sing to the Lord. You get your breath after the word to, okay? So just make sure that you're breathing there, okay? Good job on bottom of 15. Sing to the Lord. Thank you for that. I think for right now, we will leave this, and then we're going to go take a quick breather, and we're going to go look at Heal Our Brokenness. Heal Our Brokenness. Somebody in the chat, if you wouldn't mind, would you please let me know if you have Be Thou My Vision with your packet when you downloaded your music. I don't know if that was in the folder that you downloaded, but if you did, let me know in the chat. All right, and while somebody's typing that in, we're going to go ahead and look at bottom of the first page on this, and this is pick up into measure 7, everybody. If you have my score, a copy of my score, you should see a lovely red triangle doing one of these things. Roger Bertoff, yes. Jim, yes. Hayden, L. Christopher Crippen, yes. Thank you, Hayden. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. All right, so Jim, would you mind playing for us? We're going to start on measure 6, beat 3, guys. This is Lord We Lift. And nobody's going to sing. Jim's going to play it. I'm going to direct it real fast. And I want you to remind you what this sounds like for one thing, and then we'll feel the tension there. Yep, here we go. 1, 2. Sneaking in berries. That's what we're going for, okay? Beautifully played, Jim, thank you. And that's what we're going for right there, okay? We're going to have the two inner voices first. Let's go around. We're going to do baritone and tenor 2. Here we go. 1, 2. Good. And here's the deal, guys, at home. Measure 12, 13, and 14 scare me for you, and this is why. If you look at your piece of music, you don't even read music, and you can just look at this and go, everything's going down. And as it goes down, your pitch tends to follow that. So you need to go and fight that, and you need to be thinking up. If I were you, I would draw an arrow going up the opposite direction. Particularly the tenor 2s. That's tough, guys, especially if you put weight in it. So as you go down, bring the sound forward and try to speak it more, okay? All right. We're going to go back, same place, and let's have the tenor 1 and bass 2 now. All right, here we go, guys. 1, 2. That thing that I don't have, and it's okay. Good. All right. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead, guys, and run this once time from the top, please. And let's have, because I think we can always use it, both singers, let's do tenor 2 and baritone. and then Jim will fill in the rest for us. That's what they do. People that, pianists and organists and keyboardists, they just, what is it? They solve problems people don't even know they have before they even have them. All right, here we go. So the great thing about this piece is we start in unison. The terrible thing about this piece is we start in unison.
On the third.
Don't screw it up. You have one note, breathe in on the shape of the vowel. Oh, okay? And make sure that you are lifting and going in a certain direction, not down, you're going up, okay? Here we go. 3. Let's do that one more time. That C natural on the tenor 2 is really hard to find. Yep.
Did I sing that wrong?
Do what?
Did I sing it wrong?
I don't know. Let's do it again though.
That was close.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Let's do that once more from the top. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Beautifully sung. So you definitely should be using this little chunk of rehearsal section as your template to remind yourself of what this is musically going to look like, okay? And you might even have a recording with me using this exact footage of what I just did. I don't know. I'll think about it, okay? All right, guys. It is 6:44. I told you we're going to go a bit longer today than we did last week. So go ahead and take a look at Be Thou My Vision. Do, 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 do. And we're going to skip all of the
First verse.
unison. Yes, all the first verse.
Find measure 25 in your hymnals.
Exactly. Was it always this slow, Andy? So, in reference to the Alan Petker, that little 2-page thing, it might feel like it is now because we haven't sung that. It's harder to move air, right? It's very hard to move air when you sing slow things. If it's a faster tempo, kind of helps you facilitate moving the air around. So I think it's just a consequence of a situation. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look, please, at measure 26. Be thou my wisdom. All right. I'm sure most of you remember this, but we're just going to run through it. Here we go. We'll just do this, and we'll have Casey on baritone, James on tenor 2. Okay? Here we go. Be thou mine. 1, 2, and.
Be thou my wisdom, and thou my truth. I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, thy true Son.
1, 2, 3.
Thou in me dwelling, and I in thee one.
Good. We're going to do that once more, guys, so we can get our. Now that we remember what it sounds like, yeah?
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. If you're at home and you have a bottle of liquid beside you, preferably water or, in my case, coffee, take a sip of it, clear your vocal folds, and breathe, okay? Just a reminder, be thou my wisdom, And thou, my true word, thou indeed yama-da-da-da-dee-da. Everything has a direction, and you never, ever, ever, ever sit still. Music must always be either growing or decaying, unless specifically indicated by the composer, okay?
Ryan, on page 6, do you want me to still sing baritone even though it's the melody again, or do you want me to sing bass?
Yeah, let's swap the bass when you get to page 6. Okay, just so everybody remembers, when we get to page 6, Casey's going to bass. Baritones, you know you have the melody right there, and Jim can help us out if we need to. All right, here we go. Same place, guys, bottom of 4. And then we're going to get on the zoom. 1, 2. Be thou my wisdom, thou my joy to good, ever every time thou with me, thou my great Father, thy true Son, thou in me dwelling, and I with thee. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Man's empty Yeah, we're going to do 2 things and do this once more and then we'll be done. Let's run the bass 2 line, that of heaven my tread. That is a weird, weird line. Can we just start right there? Yes. Here we go. Slowly. 1 and 2. Of heaven my treasure. Good. And let's do that in concert with the tenors, please.
It's the G sharp that'll get you.
Here we go. Let's start on the downbeat of 54, everybody. So that's King, High King of Heaven. Here we go. 2 and T. High King of Heaven, my treasure. Good. Let's go back, please. And let's start at measure 42. So this is one of these weird pieces of music that if things aren't exactly just in your soul at this point when you're singing it, it kind of feels like you're on a first date and things are just not going well. Feels a little awkward, right? So Jim said, what did you say? Jim said that's never happened to him. So, he's, organist, there you go. All right, here we go. Coming on beat 3. Ready? 1, 2. One more time. One more time. Measure 42. 1 and 2. Good. All right, guys. Thank you to James and Casey both, and Jim. It is never easy doing all this. So thank you, guys. I will see you on the Zoom call in about 2 minutes. All right. See you then.